just need to go see. That was really funny. I really do not know what happened there. My internet just died. Yikes. Oh, and now I have to go back, fix my thumbnail for YouTube again. I can't believe this. My internet cuts out again. I'm gonna be... Internet like alright or? Not Twitter. Back? Reconnection successful? Successful? Nope. I don't understand what's going on with my internet. Something's going wrong. I literally cannot tell if I'm live or not, because it just keeps dropping. It says 0, but I can see my stream and it's fine. Is it just like restream? It says 0, but I can see my stream and it's fine. I can hear myself. Is it just like restream? I don't know what to do, to be honest. But now my stream is lagging. Let's have a look at the YouTube one. Okay. What's up? Is it reconnecting? I'll never know. Well, anyway. What's up, Electus? I'm just gonna keep my eye on this. I'm gonna record as well. It'll become a video. I'm just gonna have this open as well. Yep. You know what? Perfect. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm gonna need to sort something out later. But anyway, where were we? We're learning how to make shaders, is where we were. In case you somehow forgot. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, before my internet went terrible. I'm gonna close my stream now because I just realized that there's probably an echo heard somewhere. Before my internet went terrible, I was saying that Godot provides a tutorial for a basic shader. It's pretty handy. I haven't really looked at it too much, but we're going to look at it now, and we're going to try and make it. But first, let's make a 3D scene. 3D testing. I'm going to say it's 3D underscore. Yep. Okay. And we want to add a mesh instance. And I think that's in 3D objects, meshes, blah 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 blah. Given surface is a mesh. Yep, we know this. New plane. We're just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it plain. And then display wireframe. Is that a thing we can do? Okay, so first we make it a plane, and then we find out how to make it wireframe. Ah, of course, we know that. Everyone knows that. Stream Elements now knows that I'm streaming, which is crazy. Geometry, subdivide width 32. Obviously, we knew that. Whoa, so many triangles. What are we gonna do with all these triangles? Looks like we're gonna apply some magic. This is actually Hogwarts. We're going to Hogwarts now. How exciting. And we're gonna make a shader. It's time. Cause all we have to do. Wait, what do I? Hold on. We just made a new shader. Wait. Test 1. Alright, that's it, guys. Stream done. I learned how to make shaders. That's it. That's all we needed, really. Crazy, it was just that simple. All this time. No. We need to do some magic. We're making water, apparently. Declaration, shaded type, set the spatial. Okay. Obviously we know what that means. I actually think I do. I think that means that we're gonna manipulate the geometry of it, as opposed to coloral, which would change the colors. Remember that. That will be in the test. Alright. So we're making a spatial shader. We ignore fragments and find vertex function. Vertex function were the vertices. Yes. Because we're moving the vertices. We're making water. We're making it ripply. Obviously. So. Easily. Let's have a look. Why didn't it do it? Without hearing me talk, That's crazy. I'm a 19-year-old Australian. So close enough. Why is shader not working? That's my question. New shader. So how do I... You turn sound... Yeah. Come on, man. You were close enough, at least. Oh! We did it. We made a shader. I don't know what's... Oh, it's a plane, so it's one-sided. Obviously. We knew that. Yeah. Yeah, 20-year-old Scandinavian. Not a bad guess. But no. You're a 20-year-old Scandinavian. We're the same. Almost. Okay, so what I'm looking at here, shaders is just all math. Me, I'm studying engineering. I'm doing a bachelor in engineering. So really this shouldn't be hard at all, right? We just do some functions and bits and bobs and press save and there we go. Because in fact 4 is an integer and 4.0 is a float, and you need to add the 0.0 because otherwise game engine doesn't know what you're talking about. That would just be silly. Okay. It's too spiky and repetitive. That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking. This is too spiky, too repetitive. We're going to make it more interesting. And what I'm also going to do is I just realized that it's activate windows at the bottom. So I'm going to move this over here. Yeah. It literally knows enough to be like, hey, you should do this instead. But it won't just do it for me. Come on now. No more activate windows. Okay. Noise maps. That can't be too hard. Uniform sampler 2D noise. So. Okay. Yeah. So this is just. I guess a sampler 2D is kind of like a texture. Godot provides the noise texture 2D resource for generating noise. Okay. It's the Tobster. That's what they call me. If you're... I don't know, who calls me that? There are people who call me that. It's very odd. Okay. Already got an issue? Oh. Declared but never used. We don't care. No. We're going to open this. Shaded parameters. Noise. Can we do it? Tobblestone. Tobblestone. Real. Wrong account. I was like, I've never seen Dungeon Dinguses in my entire life in this chat. Why are you talking to me? It's shaders, baby. I use Direct 3D11 for my UI framework, and in Direct 3D11, a sampler is a sampler state, and it's different. See, you just made up words, and that's crazy. It's crazy you just did that. I'm just going to continue following this tutorial. New noise texture 2D. Oh, okay. That was an option. Light work. Oh yeah, I remember. My Twitch name is still Tobble Cobble. Yeah. Tobble Cobblestone. That's me. Because I'm a bit of a gamer. Okay, so we've got this new noise texture. Okay, let's just see if it's true. I'm like, what's that guy? What's his name? See, now this is exactly what we wanted. See, the object is there, but it looks like it's there. That's the power of shaders. Let's see if we can actually make them good. And actually, maybe we should read what this says. I see. Oh! How crazy is this? This is like, you make this like some wild colors. You apply color gradient, change the background. You've got like a lo-fi art thing. I'm gonna be real. Or not lo-fi, like some art thing. And then we can change. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of like terrain and such. And then we can like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll change this back to 1. Guys, I'm starting to think shaders are pretty awesome. I feel like I could see a couple applications for this. I feel like they're mainly used for like art and stuff, right? I think I saw a video today where a guy made a game with shaders, which is pretty cool. I didn't actually see that video. He just mentioned it in one of his videos. But hey, it still seems cool. Oh, use shaders for UI framework. Ah, that's pretty cool. You're telling me GPUs are fast? What are they? Optimized for rendering or something? Couldn't be. Now access the noise texture argument vec2 shmeep shmop pro. Who asked, dude? Come on now. Okay. Uniform height scale. Ah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just right there on the computer, man. I think I'm actually doing a unit, or maybe it's just a class on all the parts of a computer, which is gonna be funny. I don't know how advanced it's gonna go, but you know what? It's gonna be an experience. Okay. So now, uniform variables allow you to pass data from the game into the shader. They're very useful for controlling shader effects. Uniforms can be almost any data type that can be used in the shader. To use a uniform, you have to declare it in your shader using the keyword uniform. Yeah, just like the noise map, you've got another uniform thing, another variable. Height limit. Hey, well, that's hype. I'm happy for you, man. That's sick. I'm glad. I'll always be happy if you DM me what you make. I'll always be happy to look at it, because that's sick. Okay. But we just made a variable, so RAM I can still 4 gigabytes a second, but I can transfer 13 gigabytes a second to the GPU. That's crazy, man. Look, numbers literally mean nothing to my monkey brain. Oh, it's a uniform with a value. CL by calling the set shader parameter. Oh, okay. So say in an outside script, I can just I can just change it. Right? Is that what that's trying to tell me? Is it trying to tell me that I can change variables from somewhere else? Yes. Okay. Value passed from GDScript takes precedence over the value used to initialize it. Obviously. Obviously, of course. And then, yes. Okay. So I'm kind of starting to get it. So, why is this not indented properly? Maybe because I was copying and pasting it. Oh, height not limit underscore scale, which is we're gonna make 0.5 because currently it's 0. So then we can just go into here, make it more flat, whatever. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, so this is where we mess around with our noise map stuff. All right. So this is step 1, I think. Are we done? Change the value every frame to animate the height of the terrain combined with tweens. Okay. Oh, okay. So now we're gonna see how it works with light. Display normal. So let's add. Oh, let's drag this over. A light. We'll just do an omni light. That is so much larger than it should be. I feel like there's something else I need to do. Let's really decrease the range. And let's just add a simple environment. New environment. Background, click color, ambient light. Of course, this is just doing nothing. I think that's the point though. It's not really meant to do much. Because it's not working properly yet. Because there's more. Wait, is it? Yeah. I think the point is it's not really working. Because we're not really doing much. No. It should look like this. It shouldn't look like how I'm doing it. No, okay. No, I am right. This is crazy. I'm right. And the haters just hate to see it. So we're having a second normal texture. So we're using a normal map. Oh, it's all over. Where's our mesh? And what is this? And what is this? We're just using another noise texture. Okay. Another noise texture. We know the drill. As normal. Did it do it? Beep, bloop. Yes, exactly what we need. So once it's got normal texture, it'll it'll actually realize this isn't a plane. This is mountains or something like that. We're hoping. Because not per vertex normal, we're going to assign it in the fragment function. Fragment function will be explained in more detail in the next part of this tutorial. Like later on in the tutorial or in the part 2 that they've got. I hope it explains it soon. When we have normals that correspond to a specific vertex, we set normal. But if you have a normal map that comes from a texture, set the normal using normal underscore map. Okay. Want to ensure we are reading. Lastly, in order to ensure that we're reading from the same places on the noise texture and the normal map texture, I'm gonna pass I see. I think I get it. So what we're trying to do is we've got this plane and we've got our two normal maps, and we just want to make sure that every point on the normal map that makes it look funny and every point on the normal map that makes it actually interact with the light, we're using the same position for all of those. I think that makes sense. And so varying is like a non-static variable. It's one that I suppose we wouldn't edit in. It's not an exported variable, I guess is the way to put it in Godot terms. It's not one that you can access just right here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's just making sure we have a consistent. We're using things consistently. Easy peasy, because we're doing operations on the XZ. And now let's just have a look and see if this is actually going to work or if there's more stuff we need to do. So we've got the fragment. Whoa! That makes it look way cooler. Let's just decrease the energy. Bro, this is actually looking like a video game right now. What the heck? But then as soon as we put a player in this, it's just going to fall through. But whoa, we made like mountains and stuff, dude. Whoa. And this is the code. And that was really easy. Making shaders has always been very scary to me. I don't know why. But just the idea that like you're using code to determine how something looks is just too similar to something like OpenGL or whatever, where you're hard coding everything. But right now we got mountains, and that's sick. That's sick as hell, dude. I'm just going to decrease my fly speed. There we go. So, next step, shader 2, because, hold on. Boom, we made our first shader. We're basically an expert. Time to make the second shader. Your second 3D shader. From a high level, what Godot does is give the user a bunch of parameters that can be optionally set. Parameters correspond with different complex effects. Ambient occlusion, subsurface scattering, rim lighting, etc. Of course, we all know this. I have a feeling if I click this, it's just going to be a huge list of different things. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, this is about what I was expecting. Yeah, no, awesome. Yeah, no, for sure. That's going to be on the test. Just memorize all of them, alright? All right, let's have a look. What have we got? What have we got here? So, your first spatial fragment function. What does that mean? What does that mean? As mentioned in the previous part of this tutorial, standard use of the fragment function in Godot is to set up different material properties and let Godot handle the rest. In order to provide even more flexibility, Godot also provides things called render modes. Render modes are set at the top of the shader, directly below shader type, and they specify what sort of functionality you want the built-in aspects of the shader to have. For example, if you don't want to have lights affect the game, set the render mode to unshaded. You can also stack multiple render modes together. For example, if you want to use toon shading instead of more realistic PBR shading, set the diffuse mode to specular mode, or set the diffuse mode and specular mode to toon. I see. Oh, we're gonna make the water wet. Let's go. So we're gonna turn the mountains into an ocean. Because my life kinda like an ocean. Swim too far down, there might be treasure. Think about that. So we can just do this. We can just set the color of something. Oh, and it's blue. And we're in the ocean and it's blue, and it's a blue ocean. Most of the blueness of the water will come from reflections in the sky. I see. Yeah, let's change this world environment to be sky. Sky, new sky. Sky material. The procedural sky material. Sky. I'm noticing it's not. Oh, that's because energy multiplier. We'll just make one. Wow. Look at this. A vast ocean ready to find the One Piece. I feel like a sailor. Wait, what if we change the render mode to something like this? Will it be more awesome? Oh, it's a little more funny. A little fun. A little more fun. A little more silly. Okay, so this is having a look at the different things we can set. So metallic, how shiny it is. Wait. Okay. So metallic 0, 1, roughness 0, 1. I see. I get it. Obviously. So yeah, we don't want it to be very metallic. And water, I don't know if you've ever been outside before. It's not very rough. So if we just set these. Oh, it's already looking like water. I think we're not meant to use these. Okay, it's looking mid. It is not awesome. Okay, they are using speculative. Okay, so they're just messing with me. Oh, this does kind of look cool. A little quirky. Doesn't look as good though. Now we have a smooth plastic looking surface. I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you've got your environment set up correctly and don't want to tell me. Don't want me to know. Because what? Why would you? Why would you tell me about your little funny environment settings? Directional light 3D. Oh, Jesus. What direction is it facing? I mean, it's a little closer. I don't know. There must be some kind of settings I've just got wrong. Specular tune. Rim? Huh? What is rim? Maybe I should read something before I... Yeah, I don't think I was meant to slash out that. Let's have a look. Rim lighting increases the effect of light and glancing angles. You simulate the way light passes through fabric, edge of an object. Maybe I understand what it's talking about. But I would be lying if I said that. Oh, and Fresnel. I've heard of this. I've heard of this in reference to getting the outline thing that I want to do. I want to be able to do outlines. You get me? You understand? Yes? Yes. So we got this Fresnel thing. We got this whole Fresnel guy. What is Fresnel? We're Googling this. Fresnel. That's not how you pronounce it. Whoever wrote that is a liar. Lens replaces the curved surface of a conventional optical lens. Dude, what the hell? Just show me. Fresnel. No. I feel like this just doesn't seem to apply at all. And honestly, it's just confusing me and giving me a headache. So I'm gonna ignore what the words mean. And just copy the code and see if I can muddle something together. I'm also now thinking that my goal of learning all of shaders in one stream was probably a bit ambitious. It just made it lighter. That just seems like that's all I did. That's a bit better. I just don't understand what I meant to be. What kind of settings they've got like for their stuff, but it's chill. This is looking way better. I actually am starting to see it. Just disabling that and having one light source and doing that, it does look a load better. It looks almost like water. We're gonna have to make a boat and put it on. Oh, and we get to animate it. Huge. Okay, so going back to the vertex function, we can animate the waves with the built-in function time. So, because we have this texture position that's the same, that's shared. We just need to change that variable so that it's shared across things. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, before we were calculating the height by just reading a normal map. All good, you know, it's chill, but it's a little static. So now we go a little silly. So let's add time. Let's just like we're making a good old dish, we're gonna add in some time because that's what makes a meal good. Oh yeah. Before I do that, I just need to do something. Okay. So let's have a little look. So now we can just use time. Crazy. This just looks a million times more advanced and frightening. But we got this, guys. We got this because we understand shaders and we're learning. And we just won't worry about waves. I've done so much learning today. It's crazy. I thought this was my goals. This is my goals. Turns out this is these. Didn't know that. Crazy. This is also part of that. Wild. So our goals have kind of shifted. But we're gonna make our water. And I think that's enough for understanding shaders. I think I really have gotten a better grasp. I want to know how to move them with respect to time. And so we're going to do that now. And then I think for shaders, I'm going to be done for the night. And I'm going to move on to the other thing I want to do tonight. Because the plan is simple, as they say. Okay. So, time is a built-in function. Neato. I don't know why is there a capital there and not and lowercase there. Who did that? Someone silly. So float. Oh, okay. So we're just doing a temporary float. I think this should be above. So instead, we've got float k is equal to height, which will just do pause, comma, and what was the other one? Oh, right. I remember how things work. Oh, and pause just equals, yep, we're just changing this to be pause. And oh, here. Oh, okay. Okay. Back to where we were. There we go. But now we got a good old function for our height. So we can change each point's height based on the normal, based on time. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. Hold on. I'm gonna copy this, and then I'm gonna break it down. Whoa. Gnarly, dude. So we're normalizing a vector 3, which is comprised of k minus height at the position slightly to the right. Oh, right, okay. I just completely forgot what we're doing. Yeah. So what it'll do is it'll get the height next to it, and it'll just keep getting the height next to it and keep just making that its height. Pretty cool. Makes sense. Oh, okay, so that's really just for the next section, I think. And so now what we're doing is changing what we're actually exporting. And let's copy this, have a look, break it down. So we're finding a new offset. Whoa! That looks like goop. Why is it just like randomly going fast and slow? That's funny as heck. I'm gonna decrease. What is? Hold on. That's shaders right there. That's wild. That's so sick. Actually, I'm gonna move myself down here. No. That would be so annoying when editing. Next stream though. Oh! What did I just do? How did I get here? Oh. Okay. Dude, why is this a button I can do? Anyway, that's shaders. Let me decrease the height scale. Increase the light. Make it a little more yellow. No. I'm gonna keep it white. Light only. Oh my Jesus. That looks so wild. That's so funny. We've made water. And wait, I should have a... I should know where I can get a boat 3D model. I do have one somewhere on my computer. But instead we're just gonna grab one now. No, these are not free. This one though. This is exactly what we need. Wait, oh my god, hold on. No. We're just getting down. Oh, it's gonna make me log in and stuff. I don't want to do that. Itch.io. They always got you. If you're ever looking for assets. What's my itch.io notification? I got followed. Shout out Super Wu for the follow on itch.io. My library. Game engines. Well, it's not a game. Awesome assets. Yes, this is where it should be. If you are ever looking for any PlayStation style graphics, my one recommendation. Check out Elbow. I don't know how to say the name. Be my good asset. But yeah, if you're looking for PlayStation style graphics, Elbow Liladuro. He's the man. Or they're the guy. That's for sure. They did have a fishing one. I don't know where it went though. Maybe it's part of. They have like these huge packs. I just have all of them downloaded. I don't know. It's vital that I get this boat. Yes. The stuff is kinda in Spanish, but lucky for me, I'm ultralingual, so I know just all the languages. Oh my god, Winrar is trying to ask me to purchase it. That's funny, dude. Extracting, done. We should have a boat now. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't think I've ever really actually imported anything into. Huh? Works just like that? Oh my god, why is it? Ah, cool. Oh my god, this is destroying my computer. Why is it doing that? Control C. Control V. Nope. Not what I want to do. Let's just geometry. No. Transform. Scale. Locked. My god, why is my computer jittering so much? Let's decrease the scale a little more. I know there is another thing that you're meant to do with water, so that it, like, the boat is actually in the water, but you can't see the water through, which is actually also shaders, where you render the inside of the boat always on top. But I don't know how to do that. So let's finish this off. Chuck a camera in. Chuck it to right over here. And let's see what this actually looks like. And actually, I'm going to chuck it on this screen, because this one generally renders things better. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like water. There is like more stuff we can do, but I don't feel like, for now, I feel much more confident with shaders. I feel like I'm much more aware of what they can do. I'd say I've learnt shaders. Also apparently, when you say subscribe on YouTube, the little subscribe button lights up. So if it did that, let me know. I just saw it in a video like today, and I thought that's so funny. So let me know if it does that, and also subscribe. Maybe it does another funny effect if you press the subscribe button. I don't know. Anything else I want to add? maybe one last thing is I'll just zero point zero one. Oh, okay, that really chills it out. Okay, wait. Yeah. And if you have like the boat rocking, and I think it's pretty good. I wish I had committed to learning this stuff before when I was making my fishing game, but it's chill. And that's it. That's it for shaders. If you want to learn more, there are so many videos out there. My plan was to go through this video as well, react to it, watch it, try and create something, break it down. But no breaking it down today. Instead, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna stop the recording. But I will say first, I'm very happy that I've learned. I'm very happy that I've learned shaders. One of my goals for this year is to learn like 3D animation and learn Blender, get better at that, so I can make stuff like Pino, like Jay the Dev guy, like all those cool guys, just to spice up some videos. And so that's my goal for this year, because last year my goal was really to learn game development, make games, and I did, and I'm going to continue to make games. And I think something I can do to make those games better is to actually learn 3D animation and 3D design. Anyway, that's it for the YouTube video. Now we're going to move on to some more fun stuff. I want to do a game jam. We're gonna change our title. You'll see it in a second. Hold on. Update all. And let's swap back what screen we're using, so we don't have to activate Windows. Instead, we've just got Schmungus. Messed up. And the gang wasn't there for me. I should probably check that. I should probably read that, dude. Okay. So, I want to do a game jam. I've just been away. I haven't been able to make a game. I made a game while I was away, kinda. Not super happy with how it turned out. There's so much more I wanted to do with it. I probably will continue to work on it a little bit. But, great way to start a new game. Game jams. Look at all these game jams. So many game jams people are running. But there's one creator, an icon, currently in the limelight, piratesoftware. He's been popping off. And you know what else he's been doing? He started the game jam. And I'd be a fool not to join. So we're going to do some brainstorming. We're going to try and come up with a concept, maybe come up with some art. And to be just like him for real, we're going to use paint. We're going to use paint to try and brainstorm some stuff. So the theme is, it's spreading. Right? What's spreading? It's spreeping, maybe. Some would say. So what is it? What's it? That's what we're asking. Okay. I'm just gonna we got viruses, obviously. We got off of that we got the mind virus, the woke mind virus. It's plaguing masks and pronouns and it's spreading. So something's spreading. Viruses, like a mind virus, like addiction, like what else spreads? Populations, so like exponential growth, like plants, like roots spread. What else is it? What is it? It's spreading. Just like ideologies. We could do something funny about like communism. I actually kind of like that anyway. Okay, so this is the first concept. First one, communism. So, you're Karl Marx. You go up to people and you get them to join your gang, your little party. Slowly you start doing sillier and sillier things to gain control of the world. So I don't want to come off as anti-communist. Oh Jesus. But what it is, it's more of, or maybe we do it. We spin it. We do like capitalism, and you just giving up money or something. You just keep printing money. But no, so this, I don't know. Conceptually, this would be kind of like a resource manager type game. I need to make the font smaller. Resource manager. Story based. Kind of like. What would this kind of be like? There's this one game. Oh, what's it called? I've seen it in a game jam. Each game about defeating climate change before 2050. Oh, there's a global warming category. Where is it? Maybe they didn't categorize it. No, that's not it. Damn, I really want to know what this game was. Ethical dilemmas. That's really what it's about. It's about choosing between different things, having to go up against ethical dilemmas, and we got like, you can have like multiple endings based on if you succeed or not. Okay, that's idea one. Idea one. Right. Okay, I think I also have this idea for a plant game. So This would be a much more chill, like a mobile game kind of thing. Control roots of a plant, and you no from a mushroom. Control spores of a no. I'm gonna go control vines through trees. And it's just like a chill growing. You go collect points, trap animals maybe, for nutrients, grow flowers for bees, and just be like a chill mobile game. And like, you know, something more laid back than Communism Simulator. Chill game, idle game, mobile game. That's idea 2. Something more chill. Idea 2. Man, coming up with game ideas is kind of hard. In things like in like YouTube videos, it's always just kind of glossed over. Really, they're just like, and then I was thinking, and then I came up with this idea. It's like, okay, like what, dude, come on, help me out here. I think yeah, coming up with a concept is really like the most important part. It's spreading. I think the like first games that come to mind are like Plague Inc. obviously. Then you've got is it like I'm forgetting the names of all the classic games. Game about this game about racism. And outcasts that drives society insane. Flash game. It's a flash game as well. Flash game about mobile phones. Not what I want at all. It's chill. Oh. Just like everything, why not? Like Inc. Mobile phone game. I really want to make something kind of like Where's Larry? Which is such a cool looking game. I just like artistically. Let's find Larry. I didn't realize there was a book called Where's Larry. But Let's Find Larry. It looks so sick. If I could find something where like I want to put 2D sprites in a 3D world. And I want it to look funny and silly and horrendous and frightening for the little kids in Pirate Software's audience that don't understand how dark and twisted my mind is. So it could be like a cult kind of thing, like Cult of the Lamb. That kind of ties into idea 1. We'd do it. It wouldn't be communism. It would be more a cult. But also that is just Cult of the Lamb, as far as I'm aware. What else spreads? What else spreads? Let's have a look. What spreads? What if we do something real silly? You know what's you spread? Butter on toast. I think that's a kind of funny twist. I can't think of a game about that, but that's what spread. It's a term. I'm hip and cool, and I know the kids, and I'm with it. So that's a spread. Let's look at similar and opposite words. Layout, open out, unfurl, unroll, roll out, shake out, straighten out, fan out, stretch out, extend, outspread. Extend. There's that game where you have like really long arms. They just like stretch and move around. Something kind of silly like that. Could be fun. What's the opposites? Suppress. Maybe we could do something like more classic, like a roguelike. No. We don't define a game by a genre. We make the game, then we fit it to a genre. Keep that in mind. So, it's dungeon based. You height. Okay, this could be funny. So you know, like dungeons, right? You go to dungeon. You go to dungeon. This is the entrance to the dungeon, obviously. It's got the stones and such, like every dungeon entrance does. But it's underground, and you know what happens underground? I just realized my camera's completely in the way. I want to move this up here. You know what happens when you're underground? Mushrooms spread and grow underground, and they got their spores. Adventurers don't want to. They're just gonna die, and they're not even gonna find any monsters. You're gonna die as soon as you touch the mushrooms. So, you want people to go into your dungeon? No. You want adventurers to go into dungeons, right? That's what the whole economy is based on. The whole economy is based on the adventurers going into dungeons, going out and getting the treasure, coming out. So you, brave little guy, you gotta clean the dungeons. Cause what's spreading? Where did my mouse go? What's spreading? It's the mushrooms in the dungeons. These are what's spreading. Okay. I kind of like this. I like this idea. Dungeon cleaner. And it's kind of funny because you just think, if you like think for 2 seconds, you're like, okay, but you're going to the dungeon, why don't you just collect the treasures? No. Because somebody's got to do it, and well, it seems like that somebody's you. And I think it could be fun. And I do kind of want to use this like MS Paint style for the art. But I don't know if I want it to be 2D or 3D. That is kind of a struggle. Dungeon cleaner. So gameplay loop wise, I'm gonna do this with text actually. Enter dungeon. I'm gonna make it black as well. Enter dungeon. Look for mushrooms. See if they're poisonous. Get rid of them. Profit. Pretty simple loop. And then there's so much we could extend on. Mushroom type, enemies in the dungeon that you have to avoid. What else? Sounds like that's kind of all we can expand on. Just like abilities you have to clean the dungeons. Just yeah, I think it could be cool. And I've wanted to make a dungeon game for a while, so this could be it. But 2D or 3D is the question. We have, how long do we have? I think it's 2 weeks. It kind of doesn't. Maybe we could do it. We could do it, you know, kind of similar to this. Oh, this is like bones and stuff. Bones and stuff in dungeons. You need to clean out as well. How long do we have? Okay, we got 2 weeks. Yeah. Let's start making a game design document for dungeon cleaner, because I think this is good. Dungeon cleaner. Yes. Here's an example one, and that's what I used last time when I was trying to like mess around with trying to make a. Actually, no, that's what I did for my last game jam. I used a game design document, and it was pretty helpful. It did. I did change the game just constantly, but still. So, what are our main inspirations? What's it called? I actually do own this game, so I can easily figure out what it's called. I just need to check my Epic Games account. If I have to log in, I swear to God, I'm gonna be so mad. But it's also on Xbox Game Pass, so it's all good because we can just check that as well. Yeah, we can pull this up. You can see my gaming. Last played 40 days ago, last played 42 days ago, because I was away from my computer. And yet I still paid for the Game Pass, because I love Microsoft that much. All PC games. Among Us, that's the game. No. We're looking for... What are we looking for? I swear it's like Moonstone. That's with an M or a W. And then, actually, we could. Oh wait, this is on here. Okay, I'm definitely playing Frog Detective tomorrow. It used to be on here. Maybe they took it off. Oh, Moonlighter. Moonlighter is a game where you go into dungeons to collect loot to sell in the store. So it's kind of the same vibe as what we're trying to do, just like a twist on dungeon exploration games. So yeah, that's definitely, I think that's a game I wanna have a look at. So wait, let's make a little doc. Let's move this before you see my Google Docs and I've forgotten what I've done. Anyway, okay. What's it called? Dungeon Cleaner. Clean out the dungeons so adventurers can have more fun. So inspirations, we're looking at Moonlighter, a twist on classic dungeon exploration games. Then let's find Larry. A silly game where you slowly unravel a story. Because I think it'd be cool if like you start to understand these you start to learn more about these explorers and adventurers that are going in, and you start to realize just like the whole world is just it's messed up. And then obviously the classic, the icon, Power Washing Simulator. Get cleaning, baby. Art style is gangster. Yeah. So those are our 3 inspirations. What else should we be looking at? Oh yeah, player experience. Okay. And we'll make this look nice later. Player experience. Enter randomly generated. No, I don't even know if they should be randomly generated. Enter dungeons and clean out the fungus before it spreads too much. We do also need to make sure we remember that it's spreading theme, right? Because that's pretty important. It's literally the theme. So how do we make it so the player know, like, how do we emphasize this idea of the fungus spreading? It could also be like this spreading idea is like the need to go to dungeons and stuff, which could be cool. Collect and find tools to make cleaning easier while you avoid the monsters, because all you have is a brush. The adventurers, thank you. The job is thankless, but you do it anyway, because that's the kind of guy you are. And then we could do something like you turn on the adventurers, they start to story, You start cleaning. You get good. Adventurers are mean to you. You spread as much as you spread as much mushroom. Wait, no, hold on, I'll get that. You take up as much room as you. You spread as many mushrooms as you can. You take over the dungeons, and that's like the slow shift, and that's the slow, like the silly story you're slowly unraveling, and you go from and stop other cleaners. Maybe like a big famous cleaner approaches you and tells you about a business to make money. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it would just be Windows. So tools will just be Godot 4.2, Sprite, and Blockbench. No, I'm gonna use Blender. Because although it'll be pretty simple, I still want to get better at Blender. Because that's one of my goals for this year. So, that's our tools. Oh, wait. What am I talking about? And I also really want to experiment with shaders and lighting in this game, just to see what kind of cool effects I can create. Okay, what else? Genre. We make the game, and then fit it. Then put it. Then we decide what the genre is. We don't start off with a genre here. Target audience. Dark, twisted people just like me. People just like me who are dark and twisted, dude. Then concept, gameplay overview. Okay, yes, we kind of do need a gameplay overview, like more in depth of what the player is actually doing. Player. Because overall, the gameplay is going to be pretty simple, right? You're just going around, spraying down mushrooms. Well, what really gets it going is when you, like, it's the story. Sprays down mushrooms. No, I've just completely forgotten like a part of the game I wanted to do. So player walks through dungeons and identifies and sprays down mushrooms. Because you can't be destroying natural ecosystems, right? If it's another poisonous mushroom, you don't want to destroy it because maybe an adventurer will eat it and get a little bit of health, and if you destroy it, it's just ruined an adventurer's adventure and they're dead. I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't know if I can deal with that. So you spray down mushrooms. Then what? Then what do you do? Then mushrooms while trying to avoid monsters. That's the game. Player starts to get good at this, but as soon as they do, adventurers get annoyed slash just rude, because adventurers, they're just dicks, dude. Like, what, you go into dungeons and you kill stuff and you take their loot. Like, come on, that's a dick move, man. So obviously they're just gonna be rude. They don't care. They don't really care. So they're just rude. So what do we do from then? What? The player gets approached and has to make a big decision. The decision of whether to get back at the adventurers, start destroying what they want, and destroying what they want, and planting more evil stuff and spreading more evil to make dungeons harder, or continue their humble life of getting better, of making dungeons a better place. That's the gameplay overview. Theme interpretation, pretty straightforward. It's spreading. Close the game. 2 parts. The mushrooms. There. Destroys. Continues. Through dungeons. And if they to go evil mode, it'll spread through dungeons, and if they decide to go evil mode, it'll spread to what'll it spread to? It'll spread, the player will be responsible for spreading. Boom. And the the idea, becoming an adventurer, spreads through the world, making more people to go to dungeons, limiting how long you can spend cleaning. Eureka! That's what makes the adventurers annoyed. Player this. More popular player has less and less time to clean. And eventually the adventurers get annoyed boom. And so if you decide to continue their humble life and making dungeons a better place, it'll slowly become like it's impossible. No adventurer will allow you. But this will fail. There'll be no time to clean. Based on how many adventurers there are. Boom. This is actually a based Alpha Sigma game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn this part of the stream into a video this past 40 minutes. Maybe I'll be able to work something up. Because I think this has been kind of like a good lesson in coming up with ideas and a good demonstration of how brainstorming works based off of game jam themes, and how you can take those ideas, expand them, and the idea is always going to shift through time, right? There's like coming up with an initial idea and having a final idea or a final game are just completely different. It's never gonna be the initial idea, and that's really what the past 40 minutes have been about. Just coming up with this game idea. What else do I want to do though? So we can list out the primary mechanics. I wanna make some art first before I do that. That second move tiny. It's no, because I like the mechanics. No, that's it. I'm writing mechanics because I just got stun locked. Mechanics. Spraying down mushrooms. Identifying mushrooms and avoiding monsters. That's the key mechanics of this game initially, and then it's spreading mushrooms, breeding monsters. Wait, hold on a minute. What? Wait a minute. Hold up, guys. What did you just say? Yes. You're gonna breed them. Make the dungeons more dangerous. Oh, not what I meant to do. Initial. It'd be really handy if I could like actually, yeah, after decision. And I think that's the main mechanics. And now I want to try and make some art. And I'm going to make it in MS Paint. Save. We're going to go with... We're gonna do some big business. We're doing some big business today, gentlemen. Gents, we've achieved a lot. We've got a game idea. We got a concept. We just need to run it. And over the next week, I'll probably be streaming more, running this idea, seeing where we can get to. New folder. Major cleaner. Concept thing. Cool. And now, okay. So, first up, we're gonna have like mushrooms. I want to have like quite a few varieties. So we got like this, the classic spotty Body guy. I'm a bit worried that this is gonna actually not fill correctly because MS Paint never does fills correctly. First I want to add a bottom to this mushroom because I know that work? No, not really. I'll fix it up in post. Not really. I'm gonna fix it up right now. Oh no, I remember the things I don't like about. Right, okay, we're using this brush. This is the one I like. Yep, okay. Toadstools, which, if I can remember correctly, are actually poisonous. Yes, and it feels so much better. Any mushroom experts? Any mushroom experts? Because I'm pretty sure they're poisonous, but I wouldn't be 100% sure. Okay, let's have a look. Let's Google some mushrooms. Ah, so we got like this kind of silly little guy. Yeah, let's make this silly guy. So he kind of just like opens out. Yeah, that's it. That's it, literally exactly. And then we're gonna do a little perspective trick. And now it looks like it's going inwards. Dude, game development is easy. And actually, in fact, this one I want to add a little nubbin coming out the bottom as well. That's actually a professional mushroom term. Don't look it up though. I wish MS Paint had. I also don't know why I'm doing this in MS Paint. I could do this in a sprite and it would just work just as well. In fact, it would work a million times better because Sprite has tools for making art. But I've committed now. What else are we making? We should make just like little like eating mushrooms. You know, a lot shorter, a lot more stout. Here's my teacup. Here's my spout. Like Minecraft mushroom. The ones that are kind of like bulb. I'm pretty sure they're actually just called bulb mushrooms, like Goombas. And these will grow in bigger clumps. And they're literally just Goombas. I'll just fill this in area. No, I'll leave it transparent. Okay, let's get rid of this. We got 3 cute little shrooms. Let's just move this over. So the world will be in 3D and these will be in 2D, I reckon. I reckon that's how it's gonna work. I haven't decided yet. And so you have like a little like a book or something. I don't know. There's still like a lot more gameplay stuff I need to work out for Godot roguelike. Yes. I don't know what game you're talking about. But as for the one I've just been making this whole design document for. I don't know if it's gonna be a roguelike. I think it's gonna be more like a story based game. I'm trying to think what roguelike. Wait, when was I making a roguelike? I can't remember. But I think it's for a different game. This is a new game. This is for a game jam. This is for the piratesoftware game jam. And yeah, we got little mushrooms, little shroomy guys. I'm gonna save these as mushrooms, and then let's see. Oh my god, it's so jittery. I'm gonna chuck some mushrooms in these boats. I need to open a sprite first though, so I can make them sprites. Open file. Yes, this is a new game called Dungeon Cleaner. Basically you work in the you are just a guy. What the? Basically you're just a guy, and you go to dungeons and you clean them. 'Cause that's just the kind of guy you are. Handy fella. Control C, Shift N, Control V, and we'll just line this up. There we go. Shift N, Control C. Oh no, Control C, Control V. Not what I meant to do. Not even close. Control C, Control V. I'm gonna keep this, just keep this like a normal-ish size thing, and then can I export spreadsheet? Nope, never mind. I'll just export them manually. Mushroom -1. Save. We'll reset it to 1000. Okay. We'll hide this. Activate this. File. Export as. Mushroom, well, it can't be mushroom 1 because we just did mushroom 1. Mushroom 2. And this is mushroom 3. Obviously not mushroom 2. What are you, silly? Okay. Now let's just chuck these in this game, because I just want to see what it will look like. Sprite 3D. Load. Sprite. Oh my god, that is huge. Jesus. Can I make this smaller? Yeah, it's kind of cool. And then I guess it will rotate towards the player. And then we'll have just like them all around the place. And we'll just like flip this one. And we'll make it a little smaller. What was that noise? What is up, Venom 23? How's it going? Welcome. I didn't know people were actually watching this stream, I'll be honest with you. There we go. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. Obviously, this water or this boat won't be there. Obviously. It'll be in a dungeon. And I think we've got a solid concept. That's where I'm going to leave it for now. I just realized I haven't been playing music this whole stream. Not happy. But anyway, that's about it. I'll be live throughout the week probably. Just making this game, because I actually kind of like. I really like this concept. Wait, there's one last thing I want to do. Lossless. Reimport. No. Okay. Doesn't affect it at all. All good. Alright. Anyway. It's probably one of the longest streams I've ever done in my entire goddamn life. Almost 2 hours. But it's cool. I think going from one thing and then moving on to another project is pretty solid. Next time I'll probably do like one of the little hour-long challenge things and then move on to working on this game or whatever, or vice versa. You know, I think a shift kind of helps the energy. But that's about it.